Good morning. We will pay attention to VAT on discount allowed today. Because Mornay Stores is registered as a VAT vendor, 14% is included in all the appropriate amounts. If we look at the first entry, goods were sold to Kluter at 1,482 Rand on the 1st of March. Included in this 1,482 is VAT. So we first have to calculate and determine what is the VAT on the 1,482. So the debtor must be increased with the total 1,482. To calculate the sales figure, we will use 1,482 times 100 over 114. To calculate the VAT output, we will take the 1,482 times 14 over 114. Then the debtors control is increased with the total amount. Sales will be increased only with 1,300 that belongs to the business. VAT output will be increased with 182 Rand to show that the business owe 182 Rand to SARS for VAT that was collected on behalf of SARS. Although the debtor hasn't paid his account, a cheque is issued to SARS on the 1st of April to pay for the VAT. So the bank account is credited and VAT output is debited. Therefore, there's no outstanding amount. If the debtor pays later, after the 10% discount was allowed, it means that we have to calculate what is the discount and how much VAT is included in the discount. Okay, the total debt is 100%, and that equals the 1,482 Rand. The discount is 10%. 10% of 1,482 will give me 148 Rand 20 cents. So the amount that we will receive will only be 90% of the total debt. And then we can determine how much money will be paid into the bank. Included in this discount of 148 Rand 20 is VAT. Because when we sold the goods to the debtors, we paid VAT to SARS on the total 1,482. Because we don't collect the money on the discount, it means that we can claim this VAT back from SARS. So the debt will reduce with 148 Rand 20 cents. That includes the VAT, so it's equal to 114%. The VAT is 14 of 114, so that will give me 18 Rand 20. And the discount will then be 100 divided by 114, that will give me 130 Rand. The 130 Rand is the amount that's written off as bad debts, that is an expense for the business, and that will reduce the profit of the business. If we show those figures in the ledger accounts, it means that we have to reduce the debtor with a total amount of 1,482. Included in that is the amount that we receive that will be deposited in the bank, and the bank will increase with the amount on the debit side. The expense amount is 130 Rand. So this will reduce our profits with 130. Because it's an expense account, it is a 100% account. Expense accounts can never include VAT. The bank account and the debtors control account is 114% accounts, because debtors control, creditors control, and the banking account includes VAT, and will therefore always be 114% accounts. Because we can claim this money back from SARS, we will debit VAT output with the 18 Rand 20, so that the three figures that you enter on the debit side must equal the figures that we showed on the credit side. So what did we learn today? When the goods were sold to Piet Kloete, the sales price included the VAT. Mornay stores will have to pay this VAT to SARS immediately, although they will only collect it from the debtor at a later stage when the debtor pays their account. When the goods were sold, the VAT was paid to SARS on the total amount of the sales. Now, if they receive discount, it means that we didn't receive the VAT that we were supposed to collect on behalf of SARS. Therefore, the 18 Rand 20 that was not collected can be claimed back from SARS. So what did we learn today? When goods are sold, the total VAT on the sales price is paid over to SARS, although the debtor owes the money. When discount is allowed, the VAT is not collected on the discount allowed and can be claimed back from SARS. The discount allowed expense excluding the VAT is the loss of the business.